Hey guys, it's Big E. Um, Another little health update video. This actually might become like some kind of health journal or something, or health vlog, something. Um, if Today is Saturday, the 24th for me, and I do have an appointment on Tuesday morning to, it's just to speak to somebody about my colonoscopy, which hopefully is going to be this week or next week. Um, I'm not looking forward to that, but I need to know what's going on. So, um, this started last Monday. This started on the 19th for me, and I'm on antibiotics. Two of the most potent antibiotics I think ever. These things are fucking killing me, man. So the pain is it's mostly tolerable. What happens is I'm each day is a series of hours for me. So there's um hold on guys, I'm sorry, I'm distracted as hell. For a couple hours each day, miserable. I'm just in bed. I'm fighting the urge to vomit and I'm nauseous and then for a couple hours I'm like this. Like I can sit up. I do get these extreme sharp shooting pains down through my abdomen that take my breath away. They can last from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like somebody's taking a knife. It's horrendous. But I I feel like maybe these antibiotics are starting to work. Now, I've only been on these for not even 2 full days, and I have to take these for 10 days. One of these things, I'm probably going to screw the names up here. Metronidazole, and ciprofloxacin. I call it Cipro and Metro. This Cipro, I think, is used to treat anthrax and the plague. It's fucking hardcore. Now, both of these medications cause across the board usually vomiting, nausea, diarrhea. Those are the three top that almost everybody gets. The Cipro is horrible. This is so after I take this pill every 12 hours, 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. For 3 or so hours after I take this pill, 3 to 4 hours, I just have to be in bed. And it's hard to describe the misery that this pill brings, this antibiotic. This Metro thing, it also causes the same, but it's the thing is, when I take this, like I'm nauseous all day, but when I take this, there's not this horrible wave that comes after it. It's just with this pill that really intensifies me. It's all I can do to like not, I don't want to go into details, but it's not a good time. And I still have 8 days of that left. So what I'm really hoping is that my body will kind of hopefully adjust to this a little bit, so that I can sleep, and just sit and try to, I don't want to say enjoy, but um, but yeah, this helps me, believe it or not, doing these videos, whether it's like from the King's Room or my real life stuff or the gaming videos. It helps me. It's always helped me out mentally. It helps me kind of figure out what I want to do, if that sounds weird too. But it just feels good to talk. And I'm in like this couple of hours window where I know I'm in pain and I'm still going to get this sharp shooting pain that comes and goes, but the nausea waves and me having to be in the bathroom are lessened. So this is like a small little break. So I just recorded a video on the Druid, and at the end of the video, I just had to stop it because it happened. I had that pain, and I just had to end the video. Um, so there's things I'm trying for the nausea. I'm barely eating. So a side effect of one of these is no appetite. But I got to eat something. So I'm eating like low sodium saltine crackers, and when I say crackers, I mean two, like two crackers. I do have some applesauce, like you would get as a kid, you know, really bland stuff. The crackers are really the only solid food. Anything else is just too scary. It's too risky for me to do. I also have some probiotic non-dairy yogurt, but I got to be careful with those because one of these is a reaction to calcium, especially food that has calcium added to it. It it doesn't negate the effect, but you can get other kind of weird side effects. The the metronidazole or whatever it is, I have this constant metallic taste in my mouth. That's a common side effect with this one as well. They're horrible. I've been on antibiotics before, never like this. And the fact that, so one of these I take, the Cipro is every 12 hours. The Metro I take 6 a.m., 2 p.m., 10 p.m., and I just keep going like that. So there's no break for my body. But that's what an antibiotic is for. You have to maintain it so that you can completely get rid of whatever's going on. So it's periods like this where I feel like, okay, I think the pain's like maybe the antibiotics are starting to work. But then they're, a couple hours from now or whenever it's just unbearable. I can't walk. I got to be in bed. And so I don't know. It's like, it's hard to get a sense of what's going on. My abdomen is still really, just touching it is painful and tender, but it's not as bad. For 2 days, I could barely touch it, and it felt like I was being stabbed. It was that bad. So I think the colon, I think I was talking about this before. I think it kind of does this. I don't know. But one whole side of my colon is infected, inflamed, something is going on there. I did get some hydrocodone or something, some kind of, it ends in done. Those are usually the hardcore pain pills that have other side effects. I tried one of those the other night and never again. I'm not taking that shit again. It didn't even really help me with my pain. It just made me so fucking uneasy feeling and sweaty, and I'm not really taking anything for the pain. I mean, Tylenol it's supposed to help reduce swelling, and so what you can do is you alternate Tylenol and ibuprofen like every 4 to 6 hours, I think, because they work. Tylenol affects the liver, ibuprofen, the kidneys, or whatever. It's not good just to take one because they're really rough on your liver and your kidneys. And some of you may know exactly, but I'm only taking Tylenol occasionally. It's usually I save it for nighttime when I'm exhausted. I want to go to sleep, but I can't because I can't sleep on my left side or my back. I'm a side sleeper anyway, so I'm just on my right side. It's the only way I can sleep. And it's when I'm saying sleep, I'm drifting off for 20, 30 minutes at a time, waking up. This is miserable. Oh. But Tuesday, going to go to the hospital. I looked at how many comments I got on the last health update video, and I haven't replied to anything, and I'm very sorry. I've just been I haven't been able to do it. But I just want to say thank you for all your kind words. Really means a lot. I read all of the comments, and they were really deeply touching and emotional, and it just makes me feel, it's nice to think that you have people who care about you, you know? You know, I'm a solitary individual, but you know, you guys and gals have, you know, I don't know. It's whenever I get a new subscriber or whatever, if it happens while I'm recording, you know, the thing pops up, Funkmaster E, and I always say, welcome to the Misty Mountain Gaming family. And that's kind of what it feels like to me. I know it's a little bit silly, but not so much for me. So I just wanted to say thank you. I've also gotten personal emails from people and I haven't responded to yet, and I've read them. They made me cry. David and Gaming Grandma, Bill Willis. Thank you guys very much. Know that I read them and know that your words meant a lot to me. All of your support and your comments do. I'm not fishing for sympathy or anything here. I do these videos. I don't write anything down. I just start talking. It's always been helpful for me. So this will probably, I mean, it depends. If it turns out worst case scenario and I have cancer, this will probably be turned into a video log, vlog, whatever the hell they're called. Partly for my own well-being, mainly for my own well-being. And for anybody who cares to, I suppose you can follow my journey. But I'm trying not to stay in this negative lane and that negative headspace, but it's difficult. It's really hard not to. Once somebody tells you, you could either have this or this, right? This thing will kill you. This is going to go away in a few weeks. It's hard not to be here, you know? But I'm going to do my best and try to stay positive. And I'm going to make videos as long as I can because I really enjoy doing it. I love doing it. But yeah, so I will give another update after Tuesday. Well, I don't know. Probably there's no sense of doing it after Tuesday unless something happens. Or if like they do another CT scan or something. But definitely after I get the results. Now, I did see a comment, and it stuck out. I mean, every comment stuck out that you guys left. Really did. Let me just open this up. So here in the United States, the healthcare system is for profit. It's a shit system. It really is, man. But I was reading this one guy. He says, let me see if I can find this. Where the hell is it? Can I find this? I just saw Cynics. Thank you, Cynics, man. I've just got new comments here. I'm just seeing Cynics is a legend on my channel, man. Little tip there. Shit, where the hell is it? Here it is, right here. It's Wasp 79. I've seen Wasp before. His comment is, it's really sad how much money is made off of cancer results in America. Cancer is big business in the United States. Big business. He goes, I mean, with colonoscopies are a common screening method in the United States, they are not standard in many other countries, particularly in Europe. Many European countries prioritize fecal immunochemical test, FITs, or fecal occult blood test, FOBs. They are the primary screening methods. So I'm assuming these are much less invasive, intrusive. Yeah, I don't even know if we can do things like this here in the United States, but here in the United States, insurance companies work hand in hand with healthcare providers. It's all about profit, and it's a sad state of affairs. I know there's people who think, we have the best healthcare system here in the United States. Maybe we do quality-wise in the treatment you get, but many people can't even afford to do things like this. Or if you're forced to do it, you're just bankrupt. You're hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt for some of this stuff. Now, luckily, and recently, I have a poor person's insurance. It's with the state of New Mexico. Now, I don't know how it's going to work with this colonoscopy or what's to come, but my ER visit my copay was like 156 bucks. I don't know what that grand bill is or if I'm going to be billed more. I'm sure that I am, but at least here in New Mexico, in the United States, in my state, under certain, I'm poverty level, really. So there are healthcare things. There are people who are trying to help combat and, just like honestly help people. It's about health. It's not about profit. Um, but anyway, Wasp, thank you so much. And all of these other comments, there's so many just beautiful, wonderful comments. I tend to focus on negative things, and I do tend to focus on how the systems here, everything's just based on money. It's just based on profit, and it makes me really sad. We pay so much more than nearly every other, rich first world country on the planet. We pay 4 to 10 times more for prescription drugs. In some cases, it's like 150 times, especially when you get into drugs that are life-saving drugs, cancer drugs. It's insane how much more we pay here. And it's like 22 million Americans can't even afford health insurance in this country. It's crazy. The numbers are crazy. Now, if you're somebody, if you're middle class or whatever, or higher, or you got, a great job and you've got a company that provides great benefits, you probably don't really think about things like this. But that's not everybody is all I'm saying. And so I'm there. I'm in that area, and this could be, potentially who, I don't know. This video went into a place I didn't want it to go, and I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep away from those topics. But I just wanted to just put this out as a little update right now. My pain is tolerable. The nausea is tolerable. So right now, what's really killing me are these antibiotics. What I'm hoping, though, it's a 10-day cycle. Day 4 or 5, maybe the pain goes away. And if I can find a way to deal with the side effects of the antibiotics, maybe I'm in the clear. I don't know. I'm just trying to, stay positive, as best I can. Making these videos help. So I'm going to try to keep cranking out videos. I don't think there's going to be any lapse in videos. I'm going to take advantage of these little, it's really between the 2 p.m. and the 10 p.m. pill, that 8 hours, because at 10 p.m. I have to take both those pills. But from 2 p.m., like I said, I have like 3, more than that. It's not the full 8 hours, but it's enough for me to do things like this. But it really helps me out to play games, to play video games. I'm just a big kid, I guess. I'm getting ready to be 55 years old at the end of August, but I'm still, it just never goes away. If you love video games, it doesn't matter how fucking old you are. It just helps me. It takes my mind off of stuff, and I get to hang out with you guys, I'm still wanting to live stream, because I got to be honest, I do miss that quite a bit. We always had great people show up and just a lot of fun in general, but it might be a while. So anyway, that's it for me. The video is about 20 minutes long here. I don't want to make it much longer than that. Just thank you so much for your support and your kind words. Even if I'm not replying to you specifically, to your comment, know that I read it, okay? And that it means so much. I read the comments this morning, and some are still coming in, and I'm going to continue. For somebody to take the time to leave a comment on a video to say, hey, man, whatever it is, there's just so much love in that for me, and it goes a long way. This isn't about, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. None of that bullshit applies here. I don't really care about any of that shit. It's this community thing and like this support that it goes way further than you might think that it goes, especially for somebody like me who lives a very isolated life for the most part. So thank you. I never expected this from a YouTube channel. This is I expected I would just be making silly video games and my humor would come through. Maybe I would pick up some subscribers. I never expected to make real friends like I've done. Never expected that. And I've made real friends from this channel, and it's amazing to me. So a little bit emotional, but I'm going through a lot. So the not knowing part is killing me. I need to know. I need to know what the fuck's going on. Because I'm a pretty healthy guy. Now that doesn't mean anything. You can be the healthiest person in the world and get cancer. It doesn't really matter. So, but anyway, wrapping it up. I love you guys and gals so much. Thank you for being here and your support. Thanks for being who you are and spending a little bit, some of your personal time during the day, during the week on my channel. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much. I will see you guys in a future episode of something. Peace.